The recent Halo TV series, directed by Oscar-winning director Steven Spielberg, has finally begun airing on Paramount Plus, to mixed reactions. The premiere of the first episode broke records, with subscriptions rising to over 32 million. The sci-fi franchise has been around for years, and the games have been a huge success, so there was no doubt that this would be one of the most anticipated shows of 2022. Let's look at some recent Halo news to get you pumped up for the show. First up, Steven Spielberg as a director. Steven Spielberg is a household name in the film industry, which is understandable as the man had several big names under his belt, being the brains behind hit Hollywood sci-fi flicks such as Ready Player One, Back to the Future, and War of the Worlds, as well as critically acclaimed cinematic masterpieces such as Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, and Saving Private Ryan. Fans were extremely hyped to hear that he would be also directing Paramount's new exclusive Halo series. According to fellow showrunners and co-directors, Spielberg essentially godfathered every aspect of the show. In an interview with GamesRadar, executive producer Darryl Frank revealed that Spielberg was incredibly hands-on with the show and had treated the series as a legacy of his, stating that he would read through every script and even took part in hiring members of the production team as well as the cast themselves. Fans often joke that Spielberg was assembling the Avengers of the production world to work on the series. It is obvious to see just how committed Spielberg was to the project, considering he joined the production process back in 2013 and stayed a part of the team ever since, despite all the delays and staffing changes that came in later years. And now, almost an entire decade later, Halo is finally here, and we can see the fruits of Spielberg's labor and all of its sci-fi glory. Now, the mixed reviews. The premiere of the first episode was met with mixed reviews, with some praising it for its high production values and set design, while others complained about the mischaracterization of fan-favorite characters and its unoriginal plot. According to critics, Halo the TV show is very derivative of recognizable sci-fi shows and suffers from a lack of originality, so fans are very disappointed with the mediocre adaptation. The TV show follows the event of the Silver Timeline, which is not the canon timeline in the video games, although this allows the directors to come up with an original storyline while still maintaining all the original characters and their personalities. From the very first announcement revealing the production of the new series, fans were wondering just how a 20-year-old video game franchise as popular as Halo would be aired as a TV series, since arguably Hollywood has not had a very good track record with video game adaptations, such as Resident Evil and Mortal Kombat. In fact, earlier in 2014, 343 Industries, the company behind the original Halo franchise, had collaborated with director Ridley Scott, known for films such as Alien, Prometheus, and The Martian, to produce a Halo miniseries as well. However, ended up being a flop and was promptly canceled from any further production. Up next, the new direction. Master Chief is introduced to viewers in true Halo fashion, laying waste to all Covenant troops in his way, in his iconic, ever-glistening green Mjolnir armor. However, things start to change in a completely unexpected way halfway through the episode. After infiltrating a Covenant base, Master Chief comes across a mysterious Covenant artifact. Upon coming into contact with it, he starts to see extremely vivid hallucinations, which are later revealed to be his own memories from his childhood after he was kidnapped at the age of 6, along with 74 other children, and used as a test subject in UNSC's Spartan 2 project overlooked by Dr. Catherine Halsey. Showing us these memories mean that we're most likely going to be seeing the grim origin story of the Man in Green. Chief has not only begun learning about his past and questioning who he is, but has also begun questioning his loyalty to the UNSC after meeting Quan Ha, the daughter of an insurrectionist leader who was assassinated by the UNSC for rebelling against the UNSC's forceful control of their home planet. Right off the bat, we're seeing a Master Chief that has never been seen before, one who is questioning his superiors at the UNSC and challenging their authority. However, this was not the biggest twist in the episode, as during the ending of the first episode, Chief did something that has never been done before in any of the Halo games, stories, or comic books of the last 20 years. He took off his mask. Fans were left with their jaws on the floor as they watched their beloved Spartan reach up to his visor and take his helmet off before refusing to follow the UNSC's orders and escaping with Quan Ha, a moment that sparked massive online debates. Now, the man behind the mask. After the reveal of Master Chief's face, it is now clear that the TV series is going to be showing us a completely different Spartan than we have ever seen before, and fans are left to wonder just how this revelation will affect the rest of the show. Some have theorized that the reason for this change could be to possibly try and humanize Chief, who has always been known as a talk less, shoot more type of character. Letting us, the viewers, see his face allows us to see his emotions and how he is feeling at any given moment in time. Others suggest that this might have been simply a design choice, as casual viewers would eventually get bored of looking at the same helmet throughout the series. The first theory has started to gain some traction as fans point out that the series is showing us a Master Chief who is no longer just a tool of following orders from the UNSC and is instead trying to establish himself as his own person. Being able to see his reactions to the world around him has helped bring him down to a human level, rather than just being an unstoppable Covenant killing machine. It will be interesting to see what direction the show will be going in following this decision, and we are looking forward to seeing how Chief's character grows in upcoming episodes. And now, a new perspective. The Spartan super soldiers had originally been created by the UNSC to fight rebel forces in the Federation's outer colonies that had forcefully colonized before the Covenant was even a threat. A fact most fans overlook as they only know them as the shield and spears of Earth's UNSC. This series promises to show us the dark side of the UNSC and show them as the colonizing dictators they really are. The list of war crimes the UNSC has committed is staggering, from colonizing over 800 planets through force to political assassinations and coups to creating child soldiers through the Spartan 2 project. We won't be seeing them as the good guys anytime soon, since even Master Chief of all people has turned against them, making him the enemy of both the Covenant's zealots as well as now the UNSC's fascist dictators. It is refreshing to see a completely new and original take on the series, whether it follows the canon lore or not, and we can't wait to see how Master Chief will be handling this dilemma. Next, the return of Cortana. Cortana, played by actress Jen Taylor, is an artificial intelligence constructed from a copy of Dr. Catherine Halsey's brain that has always been by Master Chief's side throughout the franchise. Fans were delighted to see Jen Taylor, who also plays the character in the video games, reprise her role as the trusty artificial sidekick. Her reveal was a very exciting moment for longtime fans of the franchise, as she is one of the key characters in the entire series, and Halo would have felt incomplete without her. Her inclusion in the series was also important, as she holds the key to humanity's survival in the war against the Covenant. Fans had mixed feelings about her being redesigned in the TV show, as instead of her iconic blue tinge and holographic appearance from the games and comics, the new Cortana looks human. However, not all viewers share this sentiment, as many say that this version of Cortana grew on them pretty fast, and that her design had nothing to do with her character. Lastly, Easter eggs and references. The amount of Easter eggs and references to the Halo games in the TV adaptation is refreshing as well. Sound effects such as the what calls of the elites and the depleted shield warning noise have been included in the adaptation as well. Characters are also occasionally seen dual-wielding weapons, as players could in Halo 2, while other in-game items such as the elite's cloaking device also make appearances. Jen Taylor's voicing of Cortana is reprising her iconic role from the game, and the legendary Halo theme has been made a part of the TV show. There are even references to Halo's expanded universe from the novels, such as the asteroid belt-bound location known as the Rubble. All these references bring a feeling of familiarity to fans, as even though the story is moving in a completely different direction, fans can rest easy knowing that at least the show isn't changing everything that they love about the franchise. It's as they say, nostalgia sells. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on the show? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.